Hey, my name is Sarah Morrison. I am so excited to talk to you about some of the great products that Beachbody creates. One of the reasons I have had success as a coach is because I fell in love with what this company makes. I love health and fitness, and I love spending money on health and fitness stuff because I use it. It makes me feel better. And this company makes some of the best stuff. So, what I want to talk about is Shakeology first. I was there, you guys, the day that Shakeology was launched and announced. Started with greenberry back in the day, and then they quickly came out with chocolate, and then it was the vegan tropical strawberry, and then I feel like it was vanilla, and then cafe latte, and now they have a version of all of them in vegan as well. So it's come a long way. They're always putting more money and research dollars and resources towards this product. What I want you to realize is that it's not a quick fix shake. It is not a just simple way to lose weight. It's really, think of it as a powerful multivitamin nutritional tool. You know, don't call it, I don't even call it a meal replacement. It could be a meal replacement, but I really think of it as more of a supplement to fill the gaps in your nutrition. So one of the reasons that people hold on to weight is micronutrient deficiency. So just a really quick explanation. So your macronutrients are your carbs, your proteins, your fats. Your micronutrients are all those other things that your cells need. You have trillions of cells in your bodies, and they are doing a whole bunch of jobs, from everything to digestion, to what your hair and nails look like, to cravings that you're having because they might be making you crave something else, to metabolism. And they need more than the macros to function properly. So they need micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, things like potassium, magnesium, selenium, calcium, like all those other things that you hear about. So Shakeology packs it all in. And I always kind of tell my clients, I'm like, you know, the majority of our world is micronutrient deficient, and that makes it difficult to lose weight. You know, you have a lot of cravings that you don't necessarily know where they're coming from because your body's trying to send you signals to eat more, because you really can be well fed but undernourished. And that is the situation a lot of people are in, because they're eating processed foods, they're eating fake foods, they're eating foods that are, it's not feeding their body, it's just filling them up. It's keeping them alive, but they are, you know, kind of barely living to the potential they could. So Shakeology, that's what it does. It's so important. And be so proud of yourself for drinking it every day. Cheers, I'm having mine right now. I have my 3 years, 365, where you get a cool koozie, gold cup, all this stuff. I like it. So you having yours every day is a huge deal. I share mine with my kids, my family. Like, I want them to have this stuff too, because this is the multivitamin. And realize that there's nothing artificial in it. It is literally from the earth to the bag. There's more than 70 superfoods. And I have a box here, and usually it has like the pictures, but this one doesn't have the pictures, probably because it's a triple combo box and they needed to have nutrition facts on it all. But like, you see some of the superfoods on there. I would really recommend the Shakeology Inside Shakeology podcast. That is so great for learning more about it. Also, if you're interested in learning more about just nutrition in general, Super Life is a really good book that was written by Darren Arlene, one of the creators of Shakeology. And you really will get an appreciation for kind of his motivation behind making something about like this shake. And you hear how the ingredients are harvested. Like, there's nothing that you have to worry about in Shakeology. You know, unless you are allergic to an actual plant or something like that, you don't have to worry about artificial flavorings, fillers, preservatives, that stuff that's messing with our body, because our bodies weren't meant to have it. You know, this is all nature, and your body can handle nature. It was meant to. Okay, so Shakeology is amazing. Some fun tips that we had just learned is that people who have packets tend to stay on Shakeology longer because of a situation. For example, maybe they take a trip and they don't pack their Shakeology, which you should talk to your people about it, because they're going to feel so good if they keep Shakeology with them on a trip. And it's actually not that hard to travel with. I do it all the time. I have a little mini blender. You can get like almond milks in the 4-pack. You never have to refrigerate them. Pack some peppermint extracts and bananas. I'm good to go. even my car has a plug. I can make it in my car. Anyways, I just had that conversation with one of my challengers. But people with the packets, it's really easy for them to always have them, take them on the go, like even if they don't make their shake at home. And they might share it more. There's 24 packets in a box versus 30 servings in a bag. So just like statistical data from Beachbody shows that people on packets tend to be on Shakeology longer, which is what we ultimately want because it's your multivitamin. It's going to continue to make you feel good. I've been drinking it since 2010, like 8 years. Wow. Okay. So many other things that I'm going to run through really quick. As coaches, you're probably really familiar with this, but Beachbody has something for everyone. You don't have to use everything. You don't have to be an expert at everything, but I'm going to cover some of the really popular things that if you haven't checked out yet, maybe you want to get a great discount. And it's other things to be able to offer our clients that could really help them. So I'm just going to share my screen. Beachbody On Demand, I have a feeling so many of you have this, but it is really kind of the Netflix of fitness. Every single program is here. It's people's best investment is to just get Beachbody On Demand instead of having DVDs. You can access this anywhere. You can have an app on your phone, on your iPad. You can play it through like Fire Sticks, Roku's, Apple TVs. Like it's very convenient. And all the workout programs, all you got to do is click, and I'm not logged in right now, so that's why it's not showing me, and then play it right there. This has taken excuses away from a lot of people. So Beachbody On Demand is a great tool. Okay, so I'm on my site right now, and you have a site just like this too, and I'm just going to go click on, let me show you a couple of my favorite things that wasn't actually in here. I don't know if you've ever heard of Boost. These were created if you're kind of lacking in an area to help you get more of what you need. These are just kind of cool things to look at. My personal favorite is Power Greens because if you've ever learned anything about alkalinity, it's good for you to be an alkalinized state versus an acidic state, and Power Greens are going to help you do that. I'm a big fan of a program called the Ultimate Reset, and we take Power Greens every day in it, so I've continued doing that even after the Ultimate Reset is done, and so I just get this and drink them on my own. Okay, let's go here. Beach bars. My kids are obsessed with beach bars. You get a great discount, which is nice. You could spend the same amount at the store just grabbing a few bars at a time, or I do the 3-pack. There's a 3-pack. I did this one, the peanut butter because the peanut butter is my favorite. And I just set it up on Home Direct. So I never have to worry about buying bars really anymore. I've always got them stocked in the house. My kids love them. My husband loves them. They're really designed to be a snack. So like a bridge between meals. They're not meant to be our meal replacement or anything like that. The great thing about these compared to many other bars in the market, like Cliff bars, RX bars, things like that, is that they are higher in protein than those bars, which is good because protein is what keeps you full for longer, and lower in sugar. So Beachbody had made a bar way back in the day called the P90X bar, which people loved, but Beachbody ultimately did away with because they're like, it doesn't really fit our standard for nutrition, which I respect that they did that. And they've been working on a new bar pretty much ever since. I feel like it's been at least 3 years. And so these are now what we have. And just speaking as a graphic designer, I freaking love the packaging. It's so eye-catching, and it makes me happy just to look at it and even happier to eat it. Performance line, love it. This is relatively new, probably in the past couple years. The really cool thing to realize, you guys, is that this is endorsed by Ironman. Like, that's huge. That's like intense athletes here. So definitely familiarize yourself with this. If you've done 80-day obsession or some of the more recent programs, you'll see the performance line is really worked into a lot of the food plans. I think they're going back through and kind of doing that in all of them. Energize is a huge one that's popular for many people, clients and coaches. I love it. You're getting my take of everything I love. Sorry. It's a pre-workout. And it's completely natural as well, completely clean. There's a lot of pre-workouts on the market that are not super clean. And so I feel really good about taking this. And personally, I've never really enjoyed coffee. And so for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally feel like I get to have coffee and feel what everyone else is feeling, because it's just going to give you an energy boost. It's going to allow you to push harder in workouts, and it actually helps your muscles from getting sore. Like it kind of helps keep the lactic acid at bay so you can give more in your workout. And you can get a tub of 40 servings, or they have this 10-pack. Hydrate's really awesome, especially if you're someone who tends to really sweat a lot during workouts, or maybe you also do agility things like cycle or running. I run half marathons, and I really love this. It helps a ton from getting cramps. There's 2 different protein powers. There's Chocolate Recover and there's Orange. I love Chocolate Recover. It's great to have within an hour after your workout. Maybe you have a husband that's looking for a protein powder, like you should get him on this. It's also a way healthier choice than a lot of the other ones out there based on the ingredients. Like, it's going to be top notch. Just a side note, I love adding this to like rolled oats or yogurt. Like, it's so good. It makes it all chocolatey. And Recharge is pretty cool. As a group fitness instructor and personal trainer, I tend to do more than one workout in a day quite often, and I can get sore quite often. And this was designed to take about an hour before bed to help with muscle soreness and muscle, growth and repair and stuff like that. It's a nice vanilla flavor. So lots of offerings. And you know what? Like, it's just good to get on your site and see what a customer would see, so you get really familiar with the packages as well. Daily Sunshine is amazing for kids. I won't spend much time there. Hey, Lindsay. But definitely familiarize yourself with it. And then 3-Day Refresh is another great program. Ultimate Reset. There's so much stuff there. So I definitely recommend trying stuff out yourself. And then it gets really easy if you like it, have a good experience with it, to be able to talk to other people about it. And just know that we have a company that makes some of the best stuff out there. And so it's pretty cool that we have access to it and are using it for our own health.